keep wisdom. Offensive truth is not at all superior to insulting lies. We like people who dare to tell us what they think as long as they think like us. It is worth giving your word that you will not do something, as you will definitely want to. A rich man can have any principles. He was conceited in only one way. He thought he could give better advice than anyone else. It is so arranged in the world that a person, having ceased to worry about one thing, begins to worry about another. A man is adorned by clothes. Naked people have very little influence in society, if not none at all. Everyone's secret motto: it's better to be popular than to be right. The only way to stay healthy is to eat what you don't like, drink what you don't like, and do what you don't want to do. One child is enough to fill the whole house and yard. If everyone were rich, then everyone would be poor. A banker is a person who lends you an umbrella on a sunny day and takes it back the moment it starts to rain. Few of us can bear the burden of wealth. Of course, someone else. There is no sadder sight than a young pessimist, with the exception of an old optimist. He didn't say a word, but every cell in his body exuded silent blasphemy. It is easy to call a person wise. It is much more difficult to convince his friends of this. If you need money, go to strangers. If you need advice, go to your friends. And if you don't need anything, go to your relatives. A true friend is with you when you're wrong. When you are right, everyone will be with you. All political parties eventually die, choking on their own lies. Principles do not play a big role, except perhaps during elections. After the election, they can be hung on a rope so that they are properly ventilated and dry. The ballot is the only commodity that can be traded without a patent. Optimist, a person who travels from nowhere to nothing in search of happiness. He who becomes a pessimist before the age of 48 knows too much, and who has remained an optimist after 48 knows too little. Even when a person in power wants to do good to one person, he inevitably does harm to another. The radical of one century is the conservative of the next. The human brain is a wonderful thing. It works until the very minute you get up to give a speech. To teach oneself is a noble thing, but even more noble is to teach others. By the way, the latter is much easier. If I had a dog as importunate as my conscience, I would poison it. It takes up more space than all the other insides, but there is no sense from it. A sense of morality helps us understand the essence of morality and how to evade it. There are several ways to deal with temptation. The surest of them is cowardice. Any emotion is involuntary if it is sincere. Glory, smoke, success is an accident. The only thing that is reliable here on earth is obscurity. Rumors of my death have been greatly exaggerated. Being good wears out a person so much. Auspicious prophecies are like wars for a good cause. They are so rare that they can be ignored. Theories do not prove anything, but they allow you to buy time and relax. If you are completely confused, trying to find something that cannot be found, the sharpness is an unexpected marriage of two ideas that were not even familiar before the wedding. My jokes were so subtle that no one noticed them. There is nothing more annoying than a good example. Thousands of geniuses live and die, unknown or unrecognized by others, or unrecognized by themselves. By land because no one produces it anymore. If you pick up a hungry dog, feed and caress it, then it will not bite you. This is its fundamental difference from a person. Half the consequences of good intentions are evil. Half the consequences of bad intentions are good. It is not true that married men, when they see a beautiful woman, forget that they are married. At this moment, it is the memory of this that is especially depressing for them. In this life, you need only ignorance, and self-confidence and success is guaranteed to you. There is no measure of vanity. There is only a measure of the ability to hide it. Being good is noble, and teaching others how to be good is also safe. Mankind has one truly powerful weapon, and that is laughter. Time is the best teacher, unfortunately, killing his students. The worst loneliness is when a person is uncomfortable with himself. Do not be mistaken in the thought that the world owes you something. It was before you and does not owe you anything. In real life, nothing ever happens in the right place at the right time. It is up to journalists and historians to achieve the desired effect. Honesty is the best policy, especially when backed by money. Thanks for watching.